Okay. So, do we need to recap the last time or nah?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we know what happened.
Okay, if collectively we don't need one, then I'll make a quick, brief summary one. You guys went and stayed a little undercover waiting for these griffins to come around. They came around. They definitely seem a lot more human than anything. Mostly just due to the fucking nature that they are hell smart for beasts. Could be natural heightened intelligence because of the mutation. Could just be some shenanigans that we don't know what is yet. You follow some tracks with Crow. You find a spot that had a couple druids talking. They begin arguing of why the skunk has a poofy tail and whether that means it's real or not. Tetra goes poof. Everyone goes, "Oh no, it! I was right. It was not a skunk." Death, followed by insert Hulk transforming GIF here, and then we pretty much cut it off after the chase ended, and then several hours went by of just.
Yeah, it turned into a Dead by Daylight lobby.
What?
It turned into a Dead by Daylight lobby because, like everyone was running for the hills, and there was a monster after them.
Dead by Daylight 2.
No, only one of them was dead by daylighting. The other two escaped through a portal to a demi-plane.
I guess you could say they were going to be Dead by Daylight.
Why are we like this?
So, River's character, Crow, as well as Tetra, return to town after retracing steps. Nisha booked it back to town. Lucas / Heineken and Victoria spent a handful of hours in the mansion.
Yep.
So,
For the sake of shenanigans and whatnot, everyone gets the benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
So Tetra and Crow, I'm assuming, they're gonna head back into town.
Right.
Meet up with everyone.
Right.
And no one knows where Luna is.
That is correct. No one has fuck all idea of where Luna is.
Dead.
Very unlikely. Where's my boy? There's my boy.
Or could I get an invite to the...
No.
Okay.
Is the music coming through?
No.
Is that better?
I could not hear it. I can hear your computer fans going ham.
That's supposed to be the sound of Arctic wind.
I was making a joke.
The only Arctic wind isn't coming through your computer.
Now listen here, all you sons of bitches. You want to hear my fans, I'll just move the mic right over to it.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, you're the boss. Let me just...
Do it, coward.
All right, there you go.
This is white noise to fall asleep to.
Honestly, though, there have been times where I've really fucking crashed at my goddamn desk because I'm just like hyperfixated on something, and then the fucking background sound of the fans just So, Heineken and Victoria, for the sake of shenanigans, we're gonna say that when you guys go to leave, you just appear just right in the middle of town. Like
Technically, the alchemist can just put the door in the middle of town.
Man, what
the fuck? Let me do my thing!
Well,
Who let the shop owner back into this goddamn? Get the fuck! This is not your time.
So where's Nisha at?
Right in hell.
You don't know.
Well, Tetra's looking around town now.
Well, you're both you and Crow would run into Victoria and Heineken very quickly.
Tetra gets smacked in the face by the door. Who?
Just this Victoria just looks at Tetra. Witch!
No, Victoria's just like, uh-huh.
It's the fucking shit that I hate.
Casually pulls his gun out of coat, cocks it. She is not gonna not have her gun in her gun in quick access if Tetra's around.
What? So you just drew on her?
What?
You just drew on her?
No. All she did so far was pull her gun out and cock it.
She's like, we need to find Nisha and the others.
I'm not so sure there's a we anymore with you involved.
What that was, I don't know if I warned you already about that.
History
You
check.
did not.
History check.
For me or her?
For her.
Me. Motherfucker making me move out of the comfortable position I'm sitting in to grab my knife.
Sounds like a skill issue.
As
Now
far
make the
as
skill check.
as far as I as a player am aware, Tetra has not. That is a 10 with mods.
You vaguely remember something about Tetra's mambling about a full moon, but that was also in a point in time where you didn't really care much to pay much attention to anything they said.
I mean, that point in time has not changed.
The fuck off! I'm trying to be genuine here.
But you remember some
ran-
mambling of a full moon and something else, but you don't remember fine details. You just remember that she mentioned something about the full moon.
You've rambled about a full moon before, but you ain't never said nothing about turning into no God's damned abomination that should be put down.
Well, every full moon that's going to happen. I just hope and pray that I'm chained down the next time it does.
Chained down in a box at the bottom of the sea.
I'm just glad nobody got hurt that I'm aware of.
Well, there's two I ain't seeing, and they ran after Lucas. Or Heineken, and I don't know which one was in control precisely.
Well, we need to find Nisha because he's got all the answers.
You know, there's been a surprising lack of answers coming from either of them. I'm just stating out the obvious.
Neither of them have ever had any answers, but... what languages does Heineken / Lucas speak?
Speaks, bitch. Hold on. Speaks common. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead. Primordial.
Yep.
An avian.
Avian.
You did the bird
And
language?
then
Yeah, got the bird language.
That fucking bird that I hate!
That fucking bird that I hate!
I does Lucas speak any that are different?
I mean, he speaks his hometown language.
I
Whatever that-
assume neither of
Whatever
them
that-
happen to speak Orcish or Infernal.
That'd be a no. Just a,
Okay.
Whispers in his ear.
What?
this is a load of baloney.
Where do you think Nisha would have gone?
Not a clue.
Oh, we kind of need him.
Yeah. I say we split up into 2 groups and maybe we search. Might be the most efficient use of our time.
So I guess I'm gonna start looking for him.
Alright, where are you gonna start?
I guess look. So I guess he would probably go to the library. I would think.
Okay. Knowing some of his habits and how his deep desire to learn, for obvious reasons,
Library.
you go ahead and take a trip to the library. Everyone begins shrieking in horror.
Why?
You still aren't clothed.
Oh, she's like, oh, oh,
You
I'm sorry.
ripped out of your cloak last when you transformed.
Victoria and Lucas just are so caught up by everything else. They
No,
didn't
you guys
even...
naturally have a sensor bar.
No, I was more picturing they were just so caught up by everything else it didn't even register to either of them.
I would naturally
Well-
imagine that she is the epitome of flat-chested.
Hers is in fact concave.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know.
Well, she
No,
realized.
you're right.
Well,
That might
No,
be Luna.
Lucas has a natural.
Luna is a B cup, fuck you.
I'm making a joke,
A
Pyro.
34
More like a
B
fucking-
at that.
More like a fucking
So-
hyphen. Anyway,
So I guess the first thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go to a tailor and get some new robes.
Okay. So, at the mercy of your patron, they will simply just essentially give you the benefits of the disguise self spell. And you go to the local tailor. I'm gonna say it's right there for the sake of simplicity. At that house right there. Pretty fine establishment, you know. Imagine your grandma's sewing room with all the equipment and then essentially all of the material that you would find in like a fucking Hobby Lobby or something like that, just lined up against one of the walls.
Excuse me, I need a new robe.
Alright, hold on one moment. You want some fuck?
You see this little gnome, and you see that
Sounds
he's like
like a Zaza.
he's shaking his hand and he's like waving it around, and you realize you must have startled him or something because he has a needle going straight through his fucking index finger at the tip, rips it out and just starts suckling on it. And
Damn! Sorry, you're saying something about a robe?
Yes, I need a new robe. Preferably green.
Ah, what shade of green you looking? Damn, really hot.
Emerald green.
Emerald green. Yeah, might have to do a few dye packs for that, but I should, unless I got something laying around. Let me see. Emerald green, emerald green, emerald green. And he starts like wobbling, and he kind of like walks similar to how a dwarf would, how they kind of like go side to side.
Waddle.
Yeah, the epitome of waddle. And he starts like thumbing through every fucking green that he has. Essentially, imagine his material liner against the wall is pretty close to what you would imagine for like colors you would see at like a Lowe's paintery. And he's thumbing
Oh
through them
God.
through.
It's the flashbacks.
He pulls out a green. It's not exactly emerald green. It's more of like a jade or like a verdant green. Like an orc skin green.
It'll have to do.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Pulls out a step ladder. And he gets up to pretty much to where his head is eye level with you. And just drops a tape measure. And right. Pulls it so that it's measuring pretty much shoulder to shoulder. Right. Yeah. Portions seem... I'd say average. However, yeah, it's a roll, but you won't need that. Yeah. He steps down off the ladder, starts hobbling back over to his little spot. Now, typically something of this size, judging by, well, looks up at her. For obvious reasons. It might take me a little bit. And, realistically, I've got no custom orders right now, but, so, typically you'll be first on the waiting list. What do I have? I got the linen, I got the... Do you have a preference on thread color, or does it black work?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. We do about that issues. No, get it going. Labor time, Thursday. Let's see. You would take a handful of hours. So you're just looking for a robe, right? Nothing. No, you wanted it like enclosed, like a trench coat, but just down to your legs. More of like a cloak, or say a cowl. How do you want it?
A long wizard robe, enough to cover my legs and arms and everything else in between.
Ah, you're the creepy one. Got it. Oh, yeah, something like that. Pretty simple. Say for her something like that, what's your budget?
Let me check my inventory here. As it stands, I have 1,230 gold pieces.
So what's your budget?
Silver.
I'm just saying, like that's that's what I have.
1 copper.
What's less
Okay.
than copper?
How's 100 gold pieces sound?
Okay. So that's your budget? That's like most you're willing to spend?
Currently, I have to use the rest on
Cool.
magic.
Because something like this normally only costs 2.
200?
No, two pieces.
Ooh,
Oh.
buddy.
Well, 10 gold pieces then for
How
was
about
what
a
I
tailor shop, not a goddamn royalty in a helpline?
Sorry,
Have you looked outside lately? I wish I had that kind of money.
I wish I was making that kind of money. If I was making that kind of money, I wouldn't be here. That's for bloody sure.
All right, well, I'll give you 2 gold pieces then.
Excellent. You hold on to that. Stop by and say, oh, what time is it?
Opens up the curtain and looks outside. Closes it.
That's it. You're about...
It's fucking a flashbang. Just.
I mean, he might, based on, like, fucking Snow's reflection.
He's a vampire.
He just shoots in the ash.
Technically, that only happens to weak-ass vampires.
Yeah, he's probably a weak ass.
Holy shit, it's River.
Yo, sorry about that.
Hi, River.
No, you're fine.
Hi, River. The tailor, the vampire tailor just poofed himself into ash, apparently.
So,
Yeah,
pretty much everyone got to town. Tetra immediately starts looking for clothing because she doesn't have any. She ripped through her cloak. At the mercy of her patron, pretty much gave her the benefits of disguise self. She's at a tailor trying to get a new cloak.
and you're with me.
We never said he's with her for this part. He was just
You
with her on the
said,
walk back into town.
You said split up into groups.
Yeah, but no one ever
Yeah,
said he went
Crow
with you.
accompanies Tetra.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like
But
You hold on to that. What time is it?
pulls back the curtain, pushes it back.
It's early morning. Give it take midday.
By the way, this is a gnome. Just for your context, River.
Oh,
He's
and
2 inches tall.
No, he's like 2 feet.
What is he, a fucking fairy?
and Tetra reaches into her.
Actually, he'd be a pixie if he was 2 inches. Fairies are
That-
slightly bigger than pixies.
Tetra reaches into her hair. Tetra reaches into her hair and pulls out some seaweed. She's like, "If you want, you can use this to heal your wound."
What
Oh, hell
in
no.
the
What?
heaven's name is that? And why is it in your hair?
It grows naturally.
You have seaweed growing in your hair. Why?
I did not hear what Kana actually said.
Sounds like a
Grows
disease.
naturally.
No. Wound. I did not hear wound.
Oh, she pulled a piece of seaweed out of her hair and said, "Here, you can use this to heal your wound."
No. I gathered that from context clues. But wound is not the word I heard.
Oh, wound.
Put it in your.
Yes.
Use it to heal your
I
wound.
was like, I was so confused. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute so I can laugh for a minute.
Begins laughing atrociously loud that it starts vibrating the household.
So she's like, wrap that around your finger and it'll heal the wound.
Roll me persuasion.
All right. Do. 25.
Okay. He's just gonna stare blankly at you and just very hesitantly reach out and grab the seaweed. You're just gonna sniff it a bit, give it a lick.
What did I expect?
Yeah, the second he tastes that, it tastes like brine.
He's gonna like wrap it around his finger, take a bit of tailor tape, and wrap it around the seaweed. Pretty much
It
making.
starts to burn.
He pretty much just made a carpenter's bandage.
It's gonna heal him because it does do that.
I'd imagine not instantly. It's gonna take over time.
Yeah, it's not an instantaneous heal, but it's like how you can use herbs to heal wounds.
Right, I know. So, excuse me.
I'd say come back around midday, and it should be done by then.
Very well.
Oh, you scared the devils out of me. I didn't see you there, friend.
Referring to Crow.
Crow just T-poses up out of the floor.
Crow
And-
just nod his head, quick little apology, and go back to his position in the corner.
So Tetra's like, all right.
Steps back into the shadows like a moody-ass bitch.
Tetra's like, all right, we've got some time. We got to find Nisha. He's going to be wondering what happened.
Tetra's still not wearing clothes.
No,
Well,
but
she's
she has the benefits of disguise self from her patron. So it appears that she does.
So she goes into the library and she's like looking around for Nisha.
Now you're going to the library?
Yeah.
Okay. You following Crow?
Yeah.
Okay. Tori Heineken, where are you going?
I feel like we all know where we're going. The bar.
Home?
Sir, I want to go home.
Victoria's like, fuck this shit. I'm going home. Somehow hails a taxi and starts going to the Gripbar family
Oh,
home.
taxi, bring me the fuck home.
Suddenly a fucking Trueno 86 pulls up.
Nah. It's one of those black British taxi cars.
Oh, hell no, we're getting a better taxi than that. Fuck no, great.
Me tries to be cool. You, nah, CIA.
No. MI6, dumbass.
All right. So is Nisha in the library?
As you're pretty much pacing around and you're doing figure eights around like you're fucking pondering a thrift store, trying to find something that catches your eye. Nope, no Blondie here.
Drat. Where could he have gone? And she's like, I really didn't want to have to do this. And she goes outside. She's like, Crow,
Yes.
I want you to hold on to me. My human arm. Hold on to my human arm. Or my tail.
Crow will do exactly that.
Now, holding her tail isn't going to do anything. It's just her tainted arm that.
Joke's
does
on
that.
you, it does the same thing as the arm.
No.
I want to know, when did she grow a tail?
She's always had a tail. The model has a tail.
What?
Yeah, it's been hidden up her ass the entire time.
Take a close look at that model.
I see no tail.
Oh yeah, that's right. At that time we didn't have an accurate tail.
Yeah.
But she does have a tail.
What kind of
Oh,
tail
no
should
way.
she have? This is news to me. And I helped design her.
I know why the model doesn't have a tail. It's because it's fucking hidden by the robe.
Yeah.
She's got one like Lavinia does, if I remember correctly, a scorpion-esque tail.
No, it's a tail that looks like a tendril and has a lamprey mouth on the end of it.
That's news to me.
It
But
wasn't
no,
But yeah, she does have a tail. She used it during the airship battle with that one guy, if you recall.
No.
Yeah, it was the
I
thing. It was an airship battle where like there was like
no,
a fight ring.
the fight on the airship, the sanctioned fight that took place on the airship, sanctioned only by the airship's crew and not actual law.
Yeah, and she used her tail to tap the guy on like the back. Because it's prehensile.
Funnily enough, half the party has a tail.
But hers is usually wrapped around her waist. But yeah, she says, Crow, hold on to my tail. And with that, she's gonna start tapping into her elder senses and sniffing the ground for Nesia.
His scent comes up empty. You do not find his scent anywhere.
So I can't smell him anywhere.
No.
Even after a good while of sniffing the ground looking for him.
What all that you smell that it would resemble him from you trying to retrace your steps of when you last known him to be around? It's his old trail. It's days old.
Like, where could he have gone?
That is a good question.
He went straight to hell.
Well, we know that Luna disappeared. He might be looking for her. They are inseparable, after all.
So, is there any clue whatsoever as to where Nesia could have run off to?
So what you last remember is you told him to run for the town. But you also know very well the direction he ran versus the direction town are two different directions.
He's not in the town.
He's
Why
stupid.
the hell did he go in the opposite direction? Huh.
You see, Nesia's a little bit of what we call moronic. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. In fact, his picture's next to the definition in the dictionary.
Yeah, I forgot you're sort of mentally challenged when it comes to memory.
Should we try looking for him?
He's gone. Lost. Irrecoverable.
He's fucking dead.
Oh,
Should we try looking for him?
Probably.
I believe we should.
Suspicious.
Well, Tetra and Crow, I guess, are going to start looking for him where they last saw him.
Okay. Hankin, Lucas, Victoria,
Yes.
Lucifer, Bayamo.
Huh? This motherfucker just tried to summon us like Power Rangers?
No. We're getting summoned like the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, I don't know that
Meliodas.
shit.
What?
I said Meliodas.
Don't know.
No. Escanor.
So you guys went back to the bar, and probably as normal as it's gonna get. Yeah, it's very average business. There's like maybe a handful of booths that are taken. Most of the front end bar is taken up. It's early in the morning. You're not expecting much to be going on.
Early in the morning, going for a drink.
Yep. So, I'm thinking for the safety of everyone, right? Plus, we both know they're gonna find him in the library, so this gives us a better chance to figure out how to discuss this. But I think the next time we end up on a ship, we need to figure out how to put her in a sturdy locked box and drop it off the side into the ocean. Or into a deep crevasse if we find that first. Whichever works first.
Travis?
See, Victoria's
No,
type of stupid. It's the type to pronunciate it wrong.
I'm making a joke about people pronouncing it wrong.
Chavis?
By pronouncing it wrong.
So,
I'm making fun of British people.
So, how far into the woods do we get?
We haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh.
Yeah, we get one half of a conversation, Connor's like, oh, back to our characters.
Sorry.
What do you think, Lucas?
Well, despite the fact I'm not Lucas.
Sorry, Hank. Well, actually, what do both of you think?
Lucas just said he totally agrees with you. Except he says that we should wrap that up in 600 chains.
That's a lot of chains. That sounds expensive.
That's what I just told him.
Can we do like 20? 20 seems reasonable.
I'd say 15 sounds more reasonable. Who's going to carry 20 chains?
Maybe 5 if we can get adamantium.
Well, then we'll only need 1.
Nah. Would you rather be safe or would you rather be sorry?
Okay, fair. You know, I do kind of hope they made it out.
I'm almost half certain both of them got eaten by that creature.
Nah. Give them more credit.
Luna's smart enough to get away, but Nisha, he probably tried to fight it if I had to guess, and I would bet that Luna would have tried to help him.
How about that crow fella?
I'm honestly surprised.
Surprised what?
He lived. I feel like he would have been the first to try and fight it after he stabbed that orc. But we are in agreement. If we can get the rest of the group back together, we convince them to put her in a box and throw her somewhere dark and lonely.
Oh no, I'm opening this one-time thing.
What? Oh, Sean, your mic went a little weird as you said that. What did you actually say?
I said, he said, oh no, I hope it was a one-time thing.
I'm pretty sure when we just left the mansion, she said this happens once a month on a full moon. So, locked box somewhere dark and lonely sounds pretty good to me. Or with Drow. I don't really care about Drow. We could throw her into a Drow place.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to get a drink before we go?
I was about to ask, are you just gonna ramble or are you gonna actually order something?
Well, first we have to ramble, then we can drink.
I was gonna say, every good drinking session starts with a bit of rambling. Can we see the drink menu?
The orc kind of just blinks at you.
Menu? First timers?
Yeah, and also, what kind of establishment doesn't have at least 3 different drinks? A menu can just be a card.
Normally people walk in and know what the hell they want. We got ale, we got meat, we got liquor.
What kind of liquor?
Far and long.
What?
All right. He said far and long, and he lets out a sigh. He stares at you, and the staring back and forth, and he slowly begins to piece it together.
All right, do you want it malted, do you want it hopped, or do you want it distilled?
I'll just take ale.
Ale it is. So they
Oh,
Looks
the
you up
same.
and down.
clown, jester, what the hell are you?
I'm currently on a break.
Victoria
All right,
looks
for the
back
one
at
on the
back
break,
at-
which one are you? Which one are you drinking?
the or because Lucas is clearly dressed like a jester.
Play me like a damn fool! Could I have a mead?
Both of you, 2 silver apiece.
Victoria puts on 2 silver.
Fuck, why did I just start getting a call right now?
Sorry, I decided to call you.
No, I need to get rid of that. Okay, now I can actually hear. My apologies.
2 silver.
So yeah, he pretty much says that both of your drinks are 2 silver apiece.
Hold on, I'm taking my headphones off for just a second.
I'm assuming Heineken pays.
Yes,
Okay.
and can open.
That's what I was slowly trying to get at. All right. So, both of you set the coin down. He takes very old school, like, wooden tankards.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bill-
My favorite.
Fills one up with one from one keg. Fills another one from a different one. The mead definitely looks a bit more frothy than the ale.
All right. Hey, need anything else? Let me know.
Walks over back to the opposite side of the bar.
So anyway, like I was saying, these goddamn imbeciles.
Is he pointing at us?
No, he sets his hand down like he's karate chopping the
Summer sausage.
the counter, and he starts like doing that like as he's talking. He's talking with his hands essentially. He's probably picking up on a conversation he was having. If you had to guess.
Alright,
All right,
so we're in agreement.
Yeah, I'd say so.
They're gonna take. Victoria's gonna take a long sip after that.
Heineken's gonna fucking down that bitch one go.
So, the ale is pretty hearty. It's very oaky in taste. Probably the original barrel keg that it was fermented in, if you had to guess. And the wooden tankard is definitely just adding to it. As far as the mead goes, hella fucking sweet. Very loaded with sugar, which only adds the alcohol content itself. If you had to actually take a moment to like froth on it a little bit, it's got a bit of a floral aftertaste.
Somebody put a fucking rose in my drink.
Ironically enough, yes.
Somebody.
Who put a garden in my goddamn drink?
What?
He said, "Who put a garden in my drink?"
That's fucking hilarious. I did.
You made it.
I cast prestidigitation on your drink to make it taste like a garden.
I toss dirt into your drink.
Suddenly, You take another sip, it doesn't taste like the garden you're thinking of. It just tastes like you're drinking salad.
You put the salad on my goddamn plate. Yeah, Heineken's just gonna fucking down that bit.
It was
Oh,
me,
go.
Dio. I put the salad in your drink.
Alright. Both of you, vitality checks.
About to get shit-faced.
Nah, fair enough.
Way ahead of you on that one. That one.
Did you really?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, drunk level 1.
Hey, Pyro.
No.
No. No, hold up. Let me see what I got. Fucking where's... I got a 12 with mods.
Yeah, you're
I have one... Okay, I was gonna say, I have one question for you. Should I use the advantage my Lucky Charm gives me once a day?
For this? No. No.
Little drinky.
Because you needed an 8 to pass. For both of you.
Spend it on a little drinky poo? Nah.
Nah, I didn't know if I was gonna get fucking shit-faced or not.
Yeah, so Sean, pretty much just your movement speed's half.
You know
From
what's
level 1.
funny? Victoria's not tall enough to actually support Heineken physically, or Lucas/Heineken physically.
Sounds like a structural problem.
Yeah, sounds like a Lucas issue. He's just gonna get dragged.
Oh, he ain't stumbling yet.
Yeah, no, but if he's ever that drunk, his ass is getting dragged.
Guess what? He's gonna go for another drink. Oh, bartender.
Oh my god.
Hey, bartender.
Yeah.
Could I get another drink?
Want another one?
Yes, sir.
Alright. 2 silver.
Gonna go ahead and swap down. He's like, you know what? He's gonna go ahead and put down 10 silver. Yeah, it's 8 silver for you.
Alright. Gives you 2 more glasses. One's on me.
I appreciate it.
So now remember, when you make the check progressively, you slowly lose a modifier. So if it's like, say, a +5 now, it's a +4, then +3, then +2.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make me your second roll for your second drink.
Be a 9.
Alright, you pass this one. Are you drinking the third one, or are you just gonna let it go?
Drinking that third one.
Alright, make that third.
You just nat one again.
No. Yeah, it's gonna be a 5.
Drug level 2! The bard has disadvantage on everything charisma based. You have disadvantage on charisma based checks, resist checks, and attack rolls. Oof.
It's a good thing the fucking rogue is also charismatic.
So I have disadvantage on everything? Charisma?
You have disadvantage on charisma based checks, charisma based resist checks, and attack rolls.
Gotcha.
As well as your movement speed being half.
Okay.
Anything further? You guys leaving from here, or?
We're gonna go find the rest of the group.
Okay. So,
All right.
coincidentally, because that's about the same amount of time, from you going straight to the tavern, drinking, and leaving, was roughly the same amount of time for Tetra to go place her order at the tailor, go to the library, search it through, and come out. So, as Tetra and Crow get about here to head back to where you guys saw the crowd of griffins, you guys exit out of the tavern.
So Tetra's like, we're going to go look for Nisha. He's got to be around here somewhere. He probably went to go look for Luna.
We were just thinking the same thing.
I'd see if my patron knows where they are, but, well, you saw what happened the last time my patron took control.
Give me
Well,
10 minutes.
To be rather blunt, even if I wanted to help, I can't with this one. He has no soul. I can't hunt it down.
Oh, there goes River.
Or if he
Alright.
does have one, definitely beyond my tracking capabilities. However, the girl, pretty easy to find. Only one with that kind of aura.
So you can track her?
Well, I can ping her and I can exactly track her.
Oh no.
See if you can put a beacon on her so we can find her.
Well, not physically, I can't ping her, you bitch. But, give or take, is roughly, give me a moment.
I said check hams. Check hams!
Hmm. So, I'd say he's roughly about what kind of unit of measurement?
Nautical miles.
What'd he say?
He said, what kind of units are we using?
What's the unit of measurement?
It doesn't matter.
It does to me.
2 billion inches that way.
How many feet
1
are... How many feet?
trillion nanometers.
Alright,
many
feet, that doesn't count. And she's roughly about doing, you have a
We're doing updated. We're doing King Henry type shit.
do any of you have a I forget they can't hear me. Thoughts? That's your cue. Ask them if they have a compass, damn you.
Who's
What?
he talking to?
He's trying to get Tetra to ask the crew if they have a compass.
And she's like, "Do you guys have a compass we can use?"
Victoria just starts rummaging around in her stuff. Plum of all bearings. That's a gunpowder horn.
You should have one as a
That's
pirate.
my other gun. That's my burglar. That's my lock picking tools as a locksmith. Victoria says while they're in town. That's a new business idea proposal I have. That's my other lock-picking tools. Victoria moves her thieves' tools very casually. The 40 cases of expired heal. Or the 40 expired healing potions I have.
They just said 40 expired.
The 40k
I-
hammers I've stolen.
It's all 40k of the
John
Warhammers
Warhammer!
I've stolen from John Warhammer. Don't question how. I did.
John Warhammer's just like, where's my fucking hammer?
Also in my mind, John Warhammer isn't a space marine. He is the most badass Cadian guardsman ever.
How do you lose 40,000 damn hammers?
Okay, I was
Very
back.
carefully. No, actually, Victoria does not have a...
Do you not have a navigation tools?
Nope. Because I'm a rogue, you know what 2 tool sets I took?
Right, but as a sailor, you should have gotten one.
I'm a pirate, not a sailor.
Yeah, well, it's a... Oh, that's right, you're using the side one. The custom one.
No, we use the actual real pirate background
Right.
that exists as a variation of it that gives you slightly different things.
Magically, there's a navigations tool in your backpack. Because that makes no sense in my opinion.
Victoria wasn't the navigator. Why would she have the navigator's tools?
Because you should always, as someone on sea, have a compass.
That's what the navigator's for.
Yeah, that's what the dedicated navigators are for.
Oh my god.
The captain and the navigator are the ones to have the compass.
Well, I would argue navigators because obviously you want to have more than one
yeah.
navigator in case one gets sick.
In case one croaks.
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta have
since none
have
of
a
them
couple
have
of
a
guys.
compass, apparently, it's simply
What on my
just
ass?
1,200 feet. I can't point a direction to show you because, well, don't exactly have limbs.
Sounds like a skill issue.
$100 points taken from Gryffindor. Fuck.
Go fuck yourself, buddy. Slytherin all the way.
Me, a Hufflepuff, doesn't care.
Me, who actually, when I did do the one Harry Potter quiz I've ever done, actually ended up in Gryffindor. I also actually don't care for any of the houses. They're all bullshit. Slytherin's just the funniest one that's bullshit. Because they're like distinctly the evil kids. But they're not actually. They're just put into a fucking dungeon. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
No, so it's the stereotypes is Gryffindor is the good guys, Slytherin's the bad guys, Hufflepuffs are the... No, sorry. Ravenclaws are the bookworms, and the Hufflepuffs are everybody else.
Sounds about right.
So
Yeah,
I'm going to like.
But no, the also the joke though is because Slytherin kids get put into the dungeon, told they're like evil, basically. Yeah, the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Of course they ended up evil.
So I'm going to start like going in the direction we were.
Easily
And-
buy a compass.
Crow.
Are you? He's not here.
Yo,
Down it is.
So, as you're hearing them talking about needing a compass, you immediately remind yourself of the hunter's camp that's nearby. Hold that thought.
So you have like, what do you have?
I'm reminded of the hunter's camp that's nearby.
Oh, so they might have one.
Colin, what did you just say?
Because I'm saying like, so they might have one. They might have a
Looking for
compass.
compass?
Yeah, we're looking for a compass. Like my patron says that they might, that they can point us in the right direction. We just need a compass to tell us where to go.
I do have proficiency with navigator's tools. However, even the sailor is not straight up given a pair of navigator tools.
Okay, Everton.
Pyro,
So-
were you here just a second ago?
I said what Crow being reminded of the Hunter's Camp, and then I said, hold that thought, I gotta take this call.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, also,
so-
I just took a quick look. I do have proficiency with navigator's tools. However, you're not even giving them as just a basic rich sailor.
So,
So
Crow,
that's why I have a house rule of, if a background gives you proficiency in it, you get them.
Okay, so,
Because I agree, as a sailor, you don't get them. It is dumb.
as a sailor, you don't get them?
Yes. So even as a pirate, you still don't get them. It's like, I don't get it. It's like, I'm gonna give you proficiency in something, in an item you can't have.
Spyglass.
I mean, Dowd has proficiency in brewer's tools, but he doesn't own them.
Should. But anyway,
To be fair, Gow doesn't brew a whole lot, so he just knows how to use them. But okay, I guess I'll add some to Victoria's bag.
so, yeah,
So
probably,
does this whole conversation about the compass still happen?
I'd say yes for the sake of story progression.
Victoria just didn't realize she had a navigator's toolkit strapped to the outside of her bag.
so I guess
No, it's a
like,
fucking compass on a keychain that's dangling.
Nah, man, the whole navigator's tool is on the outside of her bag. She
Via
just,
keychain.
yeah. It's a big thing that's like the size of like a Stanley cup.
It's a carabiner
And
fucking
Crow
dangling.
will actively point at it. Those-
No. We get to the hunter's camp. That's
No,
when
you
Crow-
get to the hunter's camp, Crow starts going through it, and she's like, wait, that's what these are?
Hold on.
Alright, so make it to the hunter's camp. Story progression. Insert stereotypical PowerPoint swoosh transition.
Like, swoosh.
No, man. We took a weird ass transition. We didn't do that. We took the fucking like
George
glass
Lucas
breaking
style wipe.
transition.
the George Lucas style wipes.
That's literally what PowerPoint presentation transitions are. He literally
we-
used that.
We took the glass breaking. Our party's that weird kid.
I thought that's what happens when you enter combat.
No. That's when it's like the pixel one where everything turns to squares and then it goes from one row down each side.
So you guys make it to the hunter's camp. Immediately, Crow kind of just darts it over to where the handwritten map is, and how there's a compass, a couple pieces of drawing stuff, like a protractor
Victoria
and
picks
whatnot.
up her, reaches into her thing, pulls out her compass rose, walks up. Just so, what direction are we going?
And then
She's gonna.
the patron will pretty
Are you
much
serious?
You guys asked for a compass, not a compass rose. Those are two very different tools.
So, the patron is pretty much just going to take complete control of your tentacle arm and coil it around one of the charcoal pencils and kind of just into the fucking paper, just yeah. Compared to where you guys are, it's a decent trip. But, Crow, make me a survival check.
survival?
Yeah.
All right. One moment. Let's see. Survival. 25.
It's give or take a handful of feet from where the druid incident happened.
I guess we got to go back there.
All
All
right.
right. Let's get moving.
So Tetra's going to be sniffing the ground the whole way.
Excuse me. God damn, that one hurt. Oh. Ow.
Nice.
Meanwhile, the whole way, Victoria is having an argument with Lucas, Heineken, and Crow about the difference between a compass and a compass rose. Actually, no, she's probably having it with Crow and Lucas, but Heinken's on her side.
Crow wouldn't even be involved in this.
Well, Crow did say, "Are you serious?" when she pulled out the compass rose, but didn't look for it earlier because you guys said compass, of which she is missing hers from her navigator's tool.
Y'all are the reason why I drink.
Pyro, you know damn well what a compass is, and now we're making that a joke of why she didn't look for it.
Oh, I'm well aware why we going this. But again, y'all are the reason of why I drink.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a gosh dang hot dog.
That was
That
gonna be
is
a
not a
laugh.
hot dog, that's a fucking furry picture.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Dad, it is a hot dog. I can't do Bobby's voice.
And that is a hot dog.
All right, let's change the map here.
Working it, I gotta find the fucking picture I used because apparently it just disappeared!
Sorry, I deleted it from your hard drive.
Eh.
I had to delete it and
I'll
And a
delete
picture
you
of
from
your
his
mom.
hard drive.
Oh. Can you delete me from real life?
No, because that is a felony, and I don't need more felonies on my record.
The fuck is your felony?
Something very stupid that's not worth even being a felony.
Exactly.
Like, I wouldn't even call that a misdemeanor. Like, okay, maybe a misdemeanor, but not a felony.
What the hell?
I got 11 of them bitches.
I'm sorry. What did I just come back to? I heard
Oh, in
something
fact,
about a
I'm a
misdemeanor.
convicted felon.
You?
River's apparently a felon.
And it's for something that's like, why is that a felony?
River, you
Tagging.
should totally text me what it is because I'm
Oh,
so
no, I don't
confused.
care. I'll just straight up say it. I
What
tagged
is it?
some shit when I was 18 years old, and I caught felonies over it.
Graffiti?
Yes.
Mhm.
I
That's a
get why
felony? Yeah!
Here in Florida, it is. Walking onto a
that-
construction site without permission is a second-degree felony in Florida.
All right, so
What is Florida people doing?
let's see.
Tetra, make me a survival.
All right. Hey, checking the stats.
Sean, I like how you ask what Florida people do, and like we all don't know. It's copious amounts of meth and bath salts.
No, we've moved on to meth and fentanyl.
Heard.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
that's not being done in as copious amounts.
21.
More than
bath-
the bath salts.
No, but
Take
the
it
bath
from the
salts.
Floridian.
Yeah, you're sir. There's a difference between a Florida person and a Floridian.
My father is a Florida man through and through. He is the meth addicted guy that we're talking about. Burn
It's not
on
a burn.
myself.
Okay.
At night.
At night. Alright, I'm ready to get serious again.
Okay, anyway. So what'd you get, Toucher?
21.
21.
9 plus 10.
Don't need to... God damn it. You don't really need to sniff, because you remember where you last saw Luna?
Yeah.
And something that apparently she's not very conscious of is her boot prints.
Is she stupid?
So she's going to start following those prints.
So to everyone, it
Bro's
pretty much
gonna
looks
follow
like...
as well.
So to everyone, it literally looks like Tetra just folded herself so that her face is between her ankles and just starts walking, following something like she's following a snake level of just whipping and weaving.
And she's like, look, I found prints. He's like, boot prints.
Oh god, I thought you were going to
Now,
tell me the fingerprints for a moment there.
No.
Good job, Scoopy. Good job.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, I'm an asshole.
You
Man,
want
it's-
what you eat.
Then you must be nuts.
Yes.
That's
funny
you,
as shit.
Kana.
Aren't we all little nuts?
But yeah, so
Depends on who you ask.
I'm following the boot prints.
And Crow's following Tetra.
Pyro.
Everyone else?
We're also following.
Okay. So, as you begin to follow what Tetra believes to be Luna's boot prints, I want to make me a nature check.
Yay! Nature!
mayonnaise a nature?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not a nature.
Well,
Fucking idiot.
All right, we got a straight 20.
However, mayonnaise is an
15.
instrument. Where the fuck is it? I got a 19 with mods.
Okay. So, long story short, did anyone get under a 12?
I did not.
Take the silence as a no. So, the further in you go, the more things start to make you question things. Because the more south you go, the more snow there is. The more north you go, the more humid it becomes. And that's something you begin to notice very quickly. As you progressively follow Tetra to go more what is naturally north, and if you want me more specific, to the compass rose northwest. After a certain amount of time, it literally feels like you are walking underwater from the level of humidity.
Which is something Tetra has no problems with.
But you notice it.
And she's like,
Wait
what
a
is
minute.
what is going on?
You notice it too?
It's like,
I'd like to make an Arcana check.
Go for it.
16.
If it is something magic related, it's definitely above your pay grade.
Okay.
Because this
So
seems
she-
pretty natural, but again, your natural common sense of the more north going, the hotter it's getting, is getting a little kind of sus.
She's going to keep following.
And eventually, we're going to now migrate to this other map, which is this one. Okay, I'm gonna before I put up the next map, I'm actually gonna do this. Because it makes sense this way. As you're following the boot prints, suddenly about 4 more appear. And they begin to kind of concur.
So like 4 more appear.
Like 4 more sets of tracks appear and they slowly merge with Luna's boot prints. And then it becomes a massive just pile of random directions.
Uh-huh.
Luna, do you not want to be followed?
I would presume not.
Wouldn't imagine many who would.
This is quite odd.
I don't know if I've said this, but it's not that they appear like following her. It's as if they, from different directions, go towards her tracks.
Oh, okay.
So
That
say
would change Crow's response entirely.
okay. So say we got this as Luna going like this. You've got 4 other ones kind of just and like that. 4 other sets of tracks.
I wouldn't say so much that she doesn't want to be followed so much as something has started following her.
So I'm going to try to pick up on her scent.
So as you try to follow and get the scent, you get a very small amount of her scent and a very large amount of, to put it bluntly and plainly, cologne. And no, it's not Nisha's. Because he doesn't wear cologne.
Someone's been here. She was intercepted. She's been kidnapped.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we can use these tracks to find out where they took her.
I'd like to continue trying to follow the tracks.
Alright, I'm going to need you to make me one a survival check, and Tetra, you at disadvantage, since you're not really adept to this. Especially when there's multiple layers of tracks.
Well, I got a 16.
Disadvantage?
That was the disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, we're both saying that 16s.
And that's what's just a normal roll for you, River?
Yeah, the first one was cocked.
Alright. River, roll me a d6.
D6.
Yeah.
That is a 2.
Okay. So, after a handful of, like, trying to discern which pair of tracks is hers, you eventually get to a point where you find the tracks very much compiled and just, like, everyone's walking over top of one another, and follow the trail. And that's going to lead us to here. You guys are right here, where you come up to a river with a very obviously made bridge.
Where are we walking up to Crow?
Wait, so we come up to a me?
Damn it, I just
Yeah.
made that joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, look, it's a camp. It's an encampment.
Stay on your guard.
Who's got the best passive perception?
Hmm.
Uh,
Let's see. My passive is a 16.
mine is a 15.
15.
I'm trying to see if it's listed on mine.
All right. What is your perception modifier?
So that would be a +2.
Okay, so you would have a 12. So Crow having the highest. You see right about. Let me do one of these brown circle.
If Jack was here, he'd see the
The future.
atoms that make this motherfucker up.
You see Luna very much tied to a pole, and a Nisha with his chains fully extended out, and he's kind of like crucifix being held with his chains tied to two other posts and very much constricting him. Both of them look knocked out.
I'm gonna put my arm out. Stay. Take a look over there.
Can we see any of the people that look like the people who would be in this village?
Yeah, you see a good chunk of it.
Okay.
It's just a clone.
Hold that thought for just a second.
Wait. Here we go. No. Ooh. There we go. There we go.
So I can see that, right?
Now that Rivers pointed it out, yeah, you can now see everything that's on the board.
So I'm going to just gently crawl into the water.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
Oh, is it a rushing river?
It's got a bit of a current.
Yeah, never mind.
No, you wouldn't know until you get into it.
Am I able to stick my hand into it?
You wanted to crawl into it, and make that strength check.
I'm only like inching inwards. I'm trying to do this so they don't notice me. 16.
16? Alright. So, as you get ready to try to dip into the water, the rush of it just about takes you, and just out of reflex, you pull yourself out of it.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like
back.
okay, the water's not a good idea.
What happened?
Tetra wanted to try and crawl into the water, and by the time that their body hit the water, they realized it's got quite a bit of a current, and then just pulled out. Shut up.
Tetra just gets pulled away by the water. Bye, Tetra! Gets by-handed. You want to see a magic trick? Ah!
So
You want to see a magic trick?
So Tetra looks at all these griffins and guys, and she's like, I have a feeling that none of these guys are going to cooperate.
Can we hear what language they're speaking?
From this distance, no.
I have to agree, Tetra.
What's the plan here? Because there's too many of them. We'll never be able to take them all.
This guy, so
What can I see in the environment?
Besides the river and the bridge, and a shit ton of trees, you can immediately see, besides the dozen of encampment people, 3 griffins of the mutated variety.
go gadget disguise self.
You're casting disguise self.
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself look like one, so I look less suspicious walking up to the edge of the camp.
All right, hold that thought. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm pausing the recording. All right, we're back.
All right.
Cool. Crow's gonna hold his arm out in front of Tori. Wait. I suggest we try to ambush them.
Ambush them? Look how many there are.
It doesn't matter.
I'd prefer not to waste our blood if we could.
I'm without protection. My robes are missing.
Maybe you could scare him.
Victoria's gonna look at Tetra like what the fuck are you talking about? Robes don't provide protection.
I know this from experience. Robes don't provide protection.
See this illustration of this guy I shot.
Well,
Oh,
I have one idea.
one's first-hand experience. The other one isn't.
No, one is Victoria shot a man wearing robes and then decided to draw it for some reason.
Refer to illustration.
And it's just like a stick figure.
Actually, no, she can canonically draw half decent.
I have an
Cool,
idea.
so it looks like 70s anime.
No. High score level.
I
Don't
have
you dare compare me to 70 anime and have it actually look good.
I have an idea. And she's
Alright.
like, I have my other staff. I can give us minions to work with.
Again, why don't I just walk towards the edge of camp? See if I can understand them. If not, I come back, then we figure something else out, right? Because if I can talk and get some information. If not, oh well, I wasted a little bit of magic.
There's no guarantee that you'll be able to get any information out of them.
I could just, well, okay. So, they have, wait a minute, whoops. They have the griffins, right? The other griffin led us to that place where we encountered those 2 idiots, right? I could just pretend to be one of them and be like, hey, those 2 were part of the 2 people that ambushed the other guy, me and the other guy, and got him killed. So, with a little bit of bullshitting, I could just see if I could gain anything. If not, I don't go. If not understanding them, I don't go that far into camp. I don't try. I come back. We reconvene.
So it's like, yeah, but in case it fails, Crow, should I conjure minions? I have the ability.
I would.
Plus, I still
Give
have.
us 10 minutes to set up our positions. We'll
All
keep
right.
our eyes trained on you.
All right.
The spell only lasts for about that long. You got 5.
All right. Plus, I have this potion of unknown power that I can give my minions. I still have it, remember? I've been storing it in my arm sack.
That,
See a doctor.
yeah. I think you mean a
Genuine.
wound?
That
No,
sounds like a wound.
Arms don't have sacks.
My arms don't have sacks. Crow,
and
do your arms have sacks? Oh
Irrelevant.
no, wait, no, never mind. On the spell only last 10
Never.
minutes. This guy's self lasts an hour. I'm thinking of a different spell.
all right, so let's go with the plan.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
give
pretending like I wasn't listening. I totally wasn't. What are we doing?
Tori's gonna go. Tori's gonna
They're
go
gonna
on ahead.
They're gonna spend 10 minutes getting into place to watch Victoria and be ready to ambush. Victoria is gonna walk up, see if she can understand them. She's gonna get that close, real casually, right?
Like casual.
So like nothing's wrong, or like nothing's wrong. If
I'm
she can understand them, she's going to do her best to bullshit her way through getting information by pretending to be one of the 2 people we believe were related to. Pyro, do these guys look like they were related to the other guys who were doing
Very
stuff with the
much.
Griffins?
In fact, these
Okay.
guys look like they sent the first 2 for like a patrol or something, because these look
Okay.
like higher ranking officers compared to the uniforms the other 2 were.
Yeah. So Victoria's gonna try and bullshit her way into pretending to be one of those 2 guys if she can understand them.
Okay. give me one
She's
second.
gonna pretend.
One second.
so.
I mean, color tint just badoop for sake of ease.
So
Totally not Victoria. And then anytime we have to disguise self me as a token where it doesn't look like me, just make it purple unless purple's already taken.
That's what I
so
typically do.
Tetra. So
Okay, I was gonna
Tetra.
say because that's our
Tetra.
shared favorite color.
Tetra's going to point her staff and expend 5 charges out of it because it has 10. Create army.
Hold on one moment. Do I have that in the loot? Hold on.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying, do I
5
have that in my loot section?
You know what sucks? I just realized it. Hey, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Does Heineken / Lucas happen to know message?
Yes.
Message can be cast indefinitely, right?
Okay, so
It's one of-
create army is a 7th level spell.
Why does her staff have that power?
Well, it's got it, but she can't use it until she could cast a 7th level spell. She could do create. She could do create undead, where it quite
Sorry.
literally. No, you're fine. I thought I had it in the notes for it. It might be you just didn't copy it down, but
It also might be it's one of those things where the item copied weird and then they accidentally got deleted.
so its first effect. Hold up. Alright, so create undead. Pretty much, you summon a singular undead. That one you can do. Create horde is a 4th level spell When you can cast 4th level spells, you can use that one, and then create army as a 7th level.
All right, create horde then.
Can you cast 4th level?
I should be able to. Let me double check here.
We're level 4?
Yes.
No.
Hold on. Yeah, I should be able to. I just don't have any ready yet.
If you don't have any ready, that means you can't cast it. Warlocks get 4th level spells at 7th level.
Dang it. So I just have to create undead.
Right.
Wait, aren't warlocks half casters?
No.
No, warlocks are
No.
full casters.
What am I
A
thinking
ranger
of?
is a half caster.
Artificer, Arcane Trickster, Ranger, whatever the equivalent of for fighter that I can never remember if it's fucking saved my life. Eldritch
Isn't
something.
it Arcane Knight?
No,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Eldritch Knight.
Eldritch Knight. Isn't Brandon one of those?
Yes. That's why I remembered it specifically.
Well, I haven't. Thankfully, I should have an ace up my sleeve, but it'll depend on my patron.
Paladin's also half caster.
I actually do that one offhand.
So I'm going to create undead, but I think I have an ace up my sleeve here. You know that potion that I still have?
Okay.
Potion of unknown power. We don't know what it does.
Ooh. That I know I wrote down the... oh, fuck. Did I write down the colors? I know I should have.
Then Victoria has her weird subclass, which makes her slightly less than a half caster. She only gets up to 4th level spells.
Oh,
So
is it in my library notes? Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, you took the candy cane. Okay.
I don't know what it.
Okay.
I don't know what it does.
I
But
don't think Kana should use it based on that laugh.
so she's
No, I
gonna
totally need it.
she's gonna talk to her patron, and she's gonna talk to her patron, and she's like, "You like gambles, right?"
This party gets TPK'd based on that laugh.
If I'm the winner.
Would you be willing to lend a drop of elder venom into this potion?
It sounds like such a bad idea.
Well, what did he say?
What a blazing.
All I need is a drop.
That
I want to
doesn't
see if I
answer my question.
What was the question?
One of the blazes is elder venom.
I thought that
No. What in the blazing hells do you want with that?
I'm going to
a firstborn.
I'm going to create a variant undead. You like causing chaos.
Indubitably.
Ooh, but why to this extreme? You will never hear these words come out of my mouth. Why are you wanting to do that?
Because 2 of my friends are tied up and hurt, and I would like to save them. I know it's not in your nature to help people, but it is in your nature to cause chaos. So think of it less as helping me and more like hurting them.
Magnetizing your bones, buddy.
What? You've got it. You're not getting no algebra. That's going to cost. But you want chaos? So nice. Very well. You see fit, but But if I see fit, I'm not warning you. You just know. Okay, bye!
You just hear a click like he hung up a phone.
So she's going to
Hi, welcome to
cast.
Randolph Bank.
The whole part.
Oh.
No, it's hi,
Welcome
welcome to. It's hi, welcome to What's the Bank. My name is Randolph. How can I help you?
Hi,
Like-
this is Randolph. Thank you for calling Robert's Bank. How can I help you today? Absolutely. I'd love to help you with that.
So
Mind you, the whole party actually heard the click somehow. Even Nisha and Luna heard the click.
so
But nobody else, none of the rest of them heard it, just the party. Even the members in the underworld, they heard the click.
Tetra's going to cast Create Undead with her staff.
Okay. Where are you targeting it? Up to 60 feet, mind you.
All right, let me just. So
Oh,
she's
hi,
going
babies.
to put it, right there. But she's gonna have it hide. It's like on my signal.
What are you doing?
And she gave it the potion. Like she kind of poured a little bit of like.
Oh, you'd have to have it next to you to do that. You'd have to like actually give it to her.
All right, well, just put it next to me, and she's going to it's like here. She pours a tiny bit of the potion into the undead's mouth.
That's when I make a roll.
Should I get the D100?
No, it's immediate on ingestion, so I have to. Okay, what is this thing's stat? Okay.
Just turns living again. I'm alive.
It's just a true resurrection spell.
It's bottle of true resurrection. Would you like to not be? Pulls gun.
It's like a wild Don Johnson appeared.
Turns into Senator Armstrong.
Nanomachines. Standing.
All right, Crow, do you have a plan?
Crow's gonna make his way up in trees and
They're in the
direct-
tree.
All right,
direct
Tori.
For some
everyone
reason,
else to
trees are
hide
speaking
behind the trees.
Vietnamese.
All right, Tori, you're up.
Are we actually going through the plan?
Yeah, I did what I
Yes.
could.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right, I got what it happened to. So it failed to save. So,
It just dissolves.
no, I've got what happens.
Please be something that can be useful.
As far as you know, nothing happens.
Hey, Pyro, go ahead, put Crow up in tree.
Which tree? There's like 30.
The one
Grab him and huck him
to-
into the nearest
yeah,
fucking tree.
right there.
No, not hanging from his neck.
Hanging from his balls.
There we go. So, I'd like to go to right about here-ish, actually. Yeah. Can I understand what they're saying?
Nope, they're speaking the same language as before.
Can I cast message to and use it to direct it at Heineken try and repeat what they're saying as best I can in the message?
Um,
Can we telephone game this? Or would that give me away immediately?
make me a charisma check.
Charisma, you say?
Meaning that it is linguistics.
Ah. Well, you see, charisma is one of my higher stats. Rolls a nat 1.
Oh God.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Nat 23.
All right. So, Heineken,
Mm-hmm.
you pretty much get as you're watching Victoria, totally not Victoria, go over and kind of pause, to kind of like strut her stuff and do a pose like she owns the place. She's looking around. She's eavesdropping. You begin to hear her mumble in the back of your head. You immediately know that she's casting a message.
Oh, cool.
And essentially, she is repeating what is being said. Long story short, they're trying to figure out what they're supposed to do with these intruders.
To figure out what to do, what they're doing with what?
These intruders.
Okay, I thought you said these computers. I was gonna say, when the fuck did they steal from?
Also,
Did they go to Radio
They
Shack?
just heisted Best Buy.
I didn't
Victoria
you
is
say?
Dang it! Now you made me think of that one joke I told you that made the DM laugh.
Which
Remember?
one?
Victoria is also gonna
Remember when we were,
tell Lucas to relay what they said to him in any, or to her in any necessary response.
well, remember the joke we did, the Parasite Eve campaign, where I was saying, like, you got to punch in the code on the computer, and I said, what if a hand just comes out of there? A recall was issued for touchscreen monitors today.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
Well, thank you, Micro Center.
Huh? Anyways, moving on. Does Lucas tell her? Does Heineken Lucas tell her what they said?
Yes.
Does
What do
he
we
give
do with
her
the
any?
intruder?
Does he give her anything to say back to them?
I mean, it would probably be. You'd probably have to, like, try your best to decipher what he's saying because he'll probably say it directly in Primordial and have to.
She's just gonna assume Lucas is telling her what she needs to say, and she's gonna do her best to repeat it correctly. Where?
Gonna make you sound. He's gonna make you sound like you just got off a 14-day bender, and you have no idea where the fuck you are.
God damn.
I mean, to be fair, nobody fucks with the guy that was just on a 2-week bender. They
We don't
recognize
know
that
that they
motherfucker
might.
understands that, yeah, we should probably leave him alone.
Immediately also gets captured.
They're going in the drunk tank, buddy.
You know what I just realized? I didn't pay attention to how tall the other two were, and I attempted to disguise myself as one of them.
They're going to torture them. They're going to make them watch 6 hours of Tony Danza.
Oh
That's
no.
not bad. That's not that bad. Could be worse.
They're gonna
It's
make
not
them
what-
watch a 24-hour marathon of the Cosby Show.
Oh god.
You're gonna make you watch all of The Sopranos.
Isn't Sopranos supposed to be good though?
Well, yeah, but that's a lot. That's like a lot.
What was that sound Pyro made?
What? kind of tripping.
Anyway, let's continue here.
So I'm gonna. So was I told to say anything back, Sean?
Hmm?
Was I told to say anything back, or does Victoria just assume she should keep moving on and trying to hear more things?
Keep moving on. Hear different things. You really wouldn't be able to, like, interact with anything. You wouldn't really get anything out of interacting with these guys right now.
About right there. Another charisma check to see what I can tell Lucas Pyro.
Who?
Talk to him.
Or
I said I have 20,000 petabytes of storage, right?
And it's
It
all
was
for
mostly
porn.
full.
I thought
Then
it
I
was,
deleted one picture of your mom, and it became mostly empty.
I've sent you that joke. I've used that joke. How much did it
Dare
cost you?
use
And
my
what the
own
fuck
words
do you
against
have
me?
that's 52 petabytes? One picture of your mother.
You dare use my own words against me?
I was there when they were written.
Do not cite.
Considering
You had
Pyro did
me,
that
Blake.
to me once, yes. Pyro literally used a joke I sent him against me once.
That's
And it
fine.
was
So-
glorious.
I mean, it may have been perfectly timed, but that doesn't change the fact. Anyways. Do I make another charisma check to see if I can repeat what they're saying back to Shanyul?
How much are you going to do? Oh, you're going to just move forward? So,
Yes.
as you're walking, you will notice in your peripheral vision the griffin, this boy, is kind of noticing you and is kind of like face following you a little bit, like pathing you.
Mm-hmm.
As you get about here, God, this is going to be so much translation shenanigans.
Wait a minute. Did we consider if Lucas knows this guy's self?
No.
Does Lucas know this guy's self, Sean?
I believe he does. Though I don't think he'd be the best person to do it right now.
Is
Yeah,
he
'cause
still
he's-
drunk?
Yeah, that lasts until you take a short rest or a long rest. Long rest
brother.
clears it, short rest lowers it by one.
Okay, brother is.
He is shit-faced.
No, shitface would be drunk 4.
Gonna get shit faced.
He is drunk. He's not tipsy, he is drunk.
Durunk. He's Durunk right now.
He is drunk.
Donkey.
Is that like being drunk?
That is a level past drunk.
Alright, so make that roll.
I'd say make me a sleight of hand this time since you're kind of being a little surrounded visually.
Oh wait, this character doesn't have sleight of hand. Fuck.
Too fast.
That's the oh fuck.
You can still certainly try.
12.
I'm going to do one of these. Okay.
So about that lucky charm advantage, would now be the time to use it?
That's not my choice.
Remember, you have free will.
I need a second. Let me consult with RNGs.
We suddenly hear gunshots in the background.
Bubble, you can't say that.
I will say that.
Damn, I didn't realize that we were in the
But
middle
why?
of New York City.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Yes.
Staring deeply into the rainbows on my keyboard. You
Are
know
we using
what?
that charm now or no?
I'm gonna use the Lucky Charm advantage.
Okay.
Not me Lucky Charms.
Too bad they're my Lucky Charm. That is a 14 with the mod.
Okay.
Damn, you can get LED radiation. Huh.
What?
There's such a thing as LED radiation. And I did not know about that until just now.
So, Heineken,
Mm-hmm.
essentially you are getting a mix of 3 different conversations. So it all kind of makes sense and doesn't make sense at the same time. Part of it seems to be pertaining of what was originally being said, like how they're going to take care of what you can assume to be Luna and Asia. Another has something to do with skinning a deer. And another has to do with what someone's mother did 4 years ago to cope with fish.
Fish Jenga.
She was arrested on grounds of fish Jenga.
Wood. Get her out of here. I don't want to see her. Get this bitch out of my sight.
One does not simply commit fish Jenga.
Hmm. I mean,
Wait for Primordial.
I guess that's useful. Not really.
Fish!
Alright,
Something about slapping cheeks with a fish.
oh. Do I keep going or do I leave?
Should I stay or should I go?
These motherfuckers are weird. You know what? Nah, I don't want you in there anymore.
Alright,
My
Victoria.
eyes are actively trained on the Griffin that's keeping an eye on totally not Victoria.
Victoria's gonna head back out of the camp.
Okay. That griffin is still tracking you.
Mm-hmm. Cross back over the bridge.
Any luck?
From tree, I'm gonna motion for Victoria to keep walking past. And ignore us.
Victoria doesn't even see your motion. She just goes till she believes she's out of line. Or she just keeps going for a little bit till she's presumably out of line of sight, discasts a spell, then back through the trees
So tell
over
me when to
towards
stop.
where she can see anyone else. What?
So I said, Crow, tell me when to stop.
Tell you when to stop.
Yep.
I can't see what you're doing.
I am infinitely rolling a dice, and when I hit stop button, it stops.
Stop.
Stop.
All right. So you see after the after Tori's character goes like a decent bit away, the Griffin will, while still facing that direction, will kind of start heading this way into whatever this crypt building is that they're near. Like it goes into it and down.
That bodes poorly.
That does.
What's the plan here? We're not going to be able to
Give
just
it
waltz
10 minutes. Give it 10 minutes. We'll keep watching.
Okay. Throughout those 10 minutes, it's very basic camp behavior. Some people are just going about doing basic jobs, canning, cooking, grilling, tending to the tents itself. Just random bullshit shenanigans of people fucking around with each other. The Griffins are what you can assume by watching and observing, more or less very similar to like Town's Guard, because there's always a certain number there, and they don't lessen that number. If anything, it's either more or one gets tapped out. These Griffins are definitely smarter than normal Griffins you've interacted with.
Smarter than your average bear.
Well, wolf. Those wolf parts.
These things are remarkably intelligent.
There's a few times where a few people will kind of like gather around Luna and kind of poke fun. There comes a point where she'll spit on one and she'll take a good fucking like pimp slap to the face.
And Tetra's watching this. She's like, I cannot sit idly by and allow my friends to suffer this way.
Bitch, did I just try to catch you
Calm
feeding something?
yourself.
Whack.
Calm yourself.
Did you
Your
say,
friends,
Sean?
whack. His hair, whack.
No. I said, bitch, did I just try to catch you feeding something?
Oh
What
my
time
God.
of day is it right now?
It's still pretty early. It's give or take like equivalent to our time, like 10 o'clock in the morning.
This is
We'll wait till nightfall.
we can't wait till nightfall. They'll execute them by then.
We're not positive on that. If they take action beforehand, we act. Until then, we keep watch, study their movements, study the pattern.
Boy, got a joke for you.
I have this undead ready. And my spell won't last too long.
Immediately have ghost and soap in the back of my head after we'll watch them and observe them.
How much longer do you have?
Typically,
the
it lasts
undead?
about a half hour.
I cannot waste it. I created this variant to help us.
Well, it's your fault for rushing in on things.
My patron has offered to aid in some way, though it's more about causing chaos than it is aiding. Still, we cannot waste this opportunity.
Man, that would be a great
Calm
time to
yourself.
have Lynn as my player character.
Perhaps we can create a distraction.
Go ahead, send your undead in.
Go forth.
So it'll cross the bridge and make it about here. before people will start shouting to like, "Hey, there's a thing."
Hey, look.
This one will just simply walk up and
And I'll go ahead and release a shot.
make me a shot with advantage since you're heading.
$19 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, dish out your damage and give yourself an additional D8.
So that's going to be 2d8 if I remember right. Yep. Oh, fell off table. That's
All right.
7.
And she's
4
like,
is
all
11
right.
plus 5 is 16.
16. Okay.
And Tetra's like, all right, Nautilus. Let's see what the Emerald Void can do.
So your arrow will go straight through this dude's skull and knock him on his back. And this thing will just keep wandering. For the commotion, this one will then just simply run up and stab into it.
I
All
would
right.
like to try to get off another shot before he can stab into the undead. Or
Sleight
is
of hand.
that not sleight of hand? That's going to be 16.
And roll a thing. Okay. Yeah, make your shot.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Same as last time, with the additional D8 damage.
4 is 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay. Yep, same thing as this guy, just...
So Tetra's going
And
to.
go ahead.
Sorry. Tetra's going to like whisper to her patron, unleash hell.
So another griffin will kind of just rush out from this tent and straight pin this guy down. And just
Beautiful.
pin it down and just beak into throat and just rips it out.
All right.
All right. So
The
you see
potion
the plan that I'm going for, right?
the potion should be activated by now. So what do we got?
Not at all.
Well, I don't know what it did, so I assume that when it tore open that friggin' zombie. What do we got? What did my patron do?
As far as you know, he hasn't done anything yet.
Is there an opportunity for another sleight of hand?
You can try it.
That one's not as good. That's going to be a 14.
14, it's not going to be fast enough, or you're going to drop your arrow. I'm going to need another stealth check after that one.
That is going to be 25.
Okay, yeah. So the griffin will hear like the sound of like the arrow hitting the ground. It'll like jerk its head over there, see the arrow. Its eyes will scan around that basic area, but not notice you.
Beautiful. And
So-
I'll motion for everyone else. Go, 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 attack.
I can't attack yet. I have to. My patron has yet to do anything. I want the element of surprise. There's too many of them right now.
We still have surprise on our side. And besides, they have to cross that bridge.
Well, there is one other thing I can do. So, let me see what spells I have here.
There you go. vicious mockery. uh,
So the water is definitely a hard thing to swim through, right?
Difficult based on what you experienced beforehand.
I can't just leap across it, right?
No, you would not have the strength modifier to do that. No, because that'd be a 45-foot jump.
Right.
that's a 45-foot river?
Yes. From edge to edge.
Okay.
Well, no, sorry. From edge to edge with the river would be 30. With the bridge, it's 45. Mother.
Meaning we have 45 feet of funnel to play with, as far as the ground guys go. Griffins, on the other hand, that's going to require a little more finesse.
I have an idea.
So, as you all are conversing and whatnot, a fair amount of these individuals would kind of circle around the zombie, and they'll start picking away at it, like chopping off its limbs and its head, and they'll throw the corpse into the river.
Still curious to what that potion does.
Well,
She didn't use all of it. She used only a spit amount.
So, potentially nothing.
I'd like to cast my hunter's mark on that griffin.
Tetra is going to dip her staff into the water, the staff of unholy life, and she's going to start muttering stuff in deep speech.
Okay.
And it says that it has other functions, but it doesn't list what those functions are. So I'm thinking like, it's like, I'm trying to think, what can I do to cause a distraction here? What can I do to cause enough chaos?
While Tetra is figuring that out, I'd like to make a shot at the guy who's next to the griffin.
As by necromancers and other practitioners of dark method associated with animating the dead, this grisly staff is made of fused animal spinal column topped with a humanoid skull. Allows the use of following spells. The casting time is created under this action. Staff is charges. Following properties. Regains a d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at midnight. Expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, reduces property and becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't really have much other properties.
So I can just create undead.
Yeah, it's an undead summoning staff. But if you run out of charges and you try to use it again, no, if you expend its last charge, like you run it dry, and you roll a nat 1 on a d20 check, it loses all of its magical property.
Dang it. So I can't waste it.
I mean, you can. It's just if you hit a nat 1 after it's siphoned out, it loses all of its properties.
Well, she's thinking like, what can I do here? I have an idea again, but it'll be difficult.
Heineken. Nathaniel.
Sean.
Seamus.
Shun Sheen Shane Shenaniel the Third.
Hey guys, he's muted.
Yeah, I realize.
Yes.
But sometimes he'll mute just to mute.
So let's see.
I can't really continue until I tell him what this is, but okay.
I'm going
okay,
to.
and in the case of this, we'll just say he's zoned out. You'll watch that this griffin starts doing what it was doing the last time you guys were watching it. And what rangers are still alive are crossing.
And
Cool. I'm gonna open fire on.
Tetra's going to like
lead.
use a cephalopod trick. You know, most cephalopods bury themselves in the sand.
No, because
Some of them do
I don't
that.
study anything with stuff like that.
Some cephalopods will bury themselves in the sand to try to camouflage. Tetra's going to attempt to do that, usually using her arm.
Make me a stealth check at disadvantage.
It's a 15.
Okay. Okay. So as you're digging, the one in the very front will call you out, and everyone will begin rushing you.
And Tetra's like, ah!
So, Pyro.
Yep.
Was the call on me firing shot as they're actively crossing the bridge?
Sleight of hand?
Tetra's like, okay,
That's
frick
going
this.
to be 19.
Make a shot.
Tetra's like, okay, frick this. Agonizing blast.
That's going to be a 22 hit.
22 will hit.
Agonizing blast.
The same deal with the 2d8?
Yeah.
5 is what? 13 plus 5 is 18.
Agonizing blast just allows you to add your charisma modifier. It doesn't do anything else. It's not an action you can do. It's just a passive boon.
All right, well, do I roll it out?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm casting Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Eldritch Blast, yeah, you can cast that, yeah.
All right.
Also, who are you targeting?
Targeting the closest guy to me.
Okay. That's going to be at disadvantage then, because of how close he is.
Okay, maybe not that then. I'm going to target the guy in the back then.
They're all too close.
Crap!
They're in melee range at this point. Yes, and I would say now would be a good time for... After this, I'd say we all roll initiative.
God damn it, I didn't want to get in a fight this late.
So much for the stealth approach.
Okay, Bane.
All right. No sense in it. No sense in holding back now.
Can I use steady aim on the guy closest to Tetra?
Remind me what that one does?
At third level, as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use this bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of your current turn.
Okay.
All right, so I had to touch my charisma modifier, right?
Oh,
That's
wait,
for your
do we
damage.
need to roll initiative?
After this attack. So what was your roll?
I rolled an 18.
Okay. And then you add your spell attack modifier.
All right, so that would be DC 8 plus spell attack is 13. Spell attack's 13. Spell attack modifier is TPB plus charisma modifier, so that's 2 plus 3 equals 5.
Okay, so your spell attack modifier is 5, so it's 18 plus 5.
Yeah, I think that'll hit.
Just shout your damage.
Seven.
Okay. Well, it'll hit him, but doesn't seem to do nearly as much damage as what Crow is picking out of. Alright, everyone roll initiative.
So Tetra's command is like she's asking her patrons, like, if you plan anything, now is a good time.
12 for initiative. Unless. Check that. 12 for initiative.
16.
24.
I'll just make the druids a collective. Griffin. Cool. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna say that Hankin is hiding along with Victoria. Alright, Crow, you're up first.
Beautiful. I'm gonna actively call out to Tetra to disengage. And I'm gonna make a pop shot at one of the guys that she did not hit.
Okay, so that'll be one of these two.
God damn, the dice love me today. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Natural?
No, 25.
But natural or just dirty?
I have a +7.
Okay. So
And I got an 18 on the die. 25, homie.
Alright. I don't know, because some people just see 25 and I'm like, is that a natural roll or just okay. Force of habit to ask. Yeah, just shout your damage.
Just the 1d8 this time around?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That is going to be 12 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And then, let's see, what do I got? Bonus action, anything? No, I should have activated that before. Oh well. I'm going to... I would like to try and change my position in the trees to go to the next one behind me.
Okay. Yeah, make me a stealth roll with advantage.
So, stealth. That was 17 plus 7, 24.
Yep, yeah, you're pretty confident you're still hidden.
Alright. And that'll have to be my turn.
Okay. Druids are up. So, swarm here. These ones are going to. Tetra, make me a grapple check at disadvantage.
You mean like I have to grapple them?
No, you are being grappled.
All right. $17.
Woohoo! 17.
Can I grapple them back?
Apparently not. There's 3 of them versus the 1 of you. And they're all pretty much going to essentially tackle you and pin you to the ground.
I assume they're touching the arm or the staff.
Nope, they're just straight body grabbing you.
And Tetra's like yelling out. She's yelling out in deep speech. And she's like, if you plan to do anything, now's your chance.
None of the party speaks deep speech.
She's not talking to you.
You're up, Tetra, coincidentally enough. So if you want to get out, you need to make me an athletics check to get out.
How many? Can I wrap my tendrils around their arms?
That would be part of that grapple.
All right. Oh boy. That is a straight up 18.
So, as you wrap your tendrils around one of their arms that are holding you down, I'm gonna need to have you make me a vitality resist check immediately.
We got a 20. And let me check for mods.
That's a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
So,
Let me check for mods, though. So for vitality, we got +2, so it's a 22.
okay. So, as you wrap your tendrils and kind of coil them around one of them, another one will pretty much just straight, full force, just deck you in the face, dealing 6 points of bludgeoning. Judging by the amount of force, they were attempting to knock you out. What makes you severely uncomfortable is your tendrils come back blank.
No one has ever resisted the stigmata.
Not a resist. There's nothing there to inflict.
All right. I can cast a spell, right?
You are grappled, so unfortunately you cannot.
Wait, wasn't that the strength save to escape the grapple?
No, that was the, they wanted to grapple them back, so now it's going both ways.
Okay.
But the natural 20 was the not be knocked out from the punch.
So I can still cast poison spray.
Is that an action or a bonus action? Because
Let me check.
either way, you're still restricted, but you've
I
already
don't-
used
I
your
don't-
action.
Well, I don't need my staff to cast that.
No, if it needs a somatic component, it might. Somatic spray. Poison spray.
Poison spray.
Yep, verbal and somatic, so you wouldn't be able to cast it.
Dang it. I can't cast poison spray.
Tori, you're up.
Alright. So, first things first. Lay pistol shot using steady aim
Yep.
Now, when I hid, or when I came back to the group and hid, I would likely have, if I could, climbed into a tree. If not, I would have tried to find some shrubbery to.
I'd say the
Conceal
shrubbery would be
my
more
small
realistic
form
of how much time you had.
Okay. So, now no matter what, my cover gets blown because I'm using a pistol.
Yes.
Unless... Checks inventory quickly. Flintlock, yep. Chain whip, dagger, yep. One-handed halberd, I thought I'd drop that. Mace, where'd I get a mace from? Rapier.
I think you picked up the mace at some point.
I'm pretty sure I picked it up when I was disguised as a guard. That feels like where it would have
That
came
feels
from.
correct.
Guys, a little help would really be appreciated.
Okay, the only ranged weapon I am currently carrying is a flintlock. Is my flintlocks. So, here comes the grand question. Because that bitch is loud. You think the whole camp gonna hear?
If they didn't hear the Eldritch Blast, then...
Yeah, but that's magic. Magic be weird like that. Something could be a deafening blast explosion, but if you're 2 feet outside of it, it's quieter than a mouse. This is a real physical gun. I'm in too tight of an area to use the chain whip. Too dumb of a position to whip out the rapier and start stabbing. The mace is too close range. Let me lay Google. I see. Now, Ray of Frost only targets one creature, right?
Leave. Ray of Frost. Creature within range, so yeah, singular.
Which one is grappling
Yes.
Tetra the most? Yes. Which one's
if anything, this one on her left. Wait, which one is it your left arm or your right arm? Kana.
What?
The tentacles. Left arm, right arm.
Let me... I should be able to... From an outside perspective, that would be the right arm.
Okay, so right arm. So on her right, so this one. I'll just mark this one a darker shade of green so it grappled.
Let's see.
All three of them are holding her down, but Tetra has a grip on this one.
So, I'd like to Ray of Frost, the one that Tetra has a grip on.
Okay, make it a spell attack. Range spell attack.
Uh-huh. 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 Hold on. 9 with mods.
9 will whiff. So your spell will kind of just stray off.
Alright, and that is all 2 of my spell slots.
Insert stock cat screech here.
This is
Pretty
not
much.
good.
Can I make a stealth check to see if they detected me, or since it whiffed, do they automatically detect me?
Yeah, make me a stealth check.
Alright, hold on. Please bear with the loading screen for one moment.
Unless RNG hates you, you're probably going to save.
Ah, that's a 13.
Yeah, you save.
Such a shame that Seamus isn't here.
That's bizarre.
How bizarre.
Okay, so I have a class spell, right, that gets cast at 2nd level, but with my specific subclass, I have no 2nd level spell slots.
Elaborate.
So, the Devil's Tongue
Right.
unlocks. Once you reach 3rd level, you can cast Charm Person spell once as a 2nd level spell. Oh no, wait, those might be racial spells. Let me double check. No, those are my racial spells. Hold on, let me check the guides.
So if it's verbal, I don't need to do much to cast it, right?
If it's verbal only, you can cast it. If it requires a somatic component, you're a wee bit fucked.
It's verbal, somatic, and material.
Yeah, so you definitely couldn't cast it.
Or it's like one of those 3.
No, if it says all 3 of them, that means you need all 3 to cast it. Like, it only lists what is required to cast.
I'm searching through my spells here. There has to be something I can do.
All right, Tori, what's the verdict?
Hold on, I gotta check one thing against Tiefling. Scroll down to Victoria specific.
Do we want to move on from here, just keep things rolling, or?
Yeah, move on. Crap,
Okay.
I just closed my character sheet.
Griffins are up.
This is
crap.
something we can bring up again later. I'm gonna be looking into this in the background.
All right. Crow,
I'm
you're
trying
up.
to figure out where this came from.
Riva.
My turn.
Yep, you're up.
I need help. They're on me. I can't get them off.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn my bonus action on Planar Warrior. It says, as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes an extra 1d8 force damage from the attack.
So if you want to bounce back to your first tree, the one that Petra has grappled, you'd be able to get with that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Make me a stealth check as you're moving.
That's going to be a 25.
Yeah, you got it.
Making the attack.
Yep.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That'll for sure hit.
Alright, so that's going to be plus 5. 17 points of force damage.
Force. Ocular Vader needs to come out. So, how much? 14?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, he go.
Am I free?
So no, you still have 2 more on you. But your arrow hits him, and very similar to a watermelon with a 12 gauge, it vaporizes.
And at this point, like, Petra just yells at, like, hurry, they're coming!
That's all I can do.
Alright. Druids. Gonna make 2 attacks. I'm gonna need Tetra to make me another Vitality Resist.
$19
Okay.
plus 2.
So you're pretty much just gonna like weave your head out of the way from one of them punching your face in, but it's gonna be moved just in the direction so that the other one that straight headbutts you dishes out another 4 points of bludgeoning.
Hey Pyro, I have a question.
Huh.
Should steady aim have applied to the spell attack? Or does that just apply to physical attacks? It's too late to go back now, but I'm
Let me read
just
the
wondering because I didn't use it.
Steady aim. Oh, you don't have it listed. You just have it noted. Okay. Steady.
I'll fix the character sheet later. We
No,
kind
you're-
of made
no.
this one a little more streamlined.
No, you're fine.
Because Greg was a hectic mess, this one became overly streamlined.
It just says your next attack roll. So it doesn't matter what kind it is. It's just if it's an attack.
Okay.
So that technically should have
can-
been...
Can that not be expended since I forgot to use it on that?
Yeah, I'd say it stays up
Okay.
since we didn't use it because we kind of both forgot about it. Yeah.
No, I didn't think about it because in my mind I was like, okay, that works for physical attacks.
Nope, it's an attack.
Yep. Oh well, next time.
All right.
That's
I'm,
your-
I'm going to try to use my staff to whack them at least, or try to knock them off of it.
Being that you are restricted,
They may be able to resist the arm, but I don't think they can resist the staff.
you make the you're just gonna make a bonk attack essentially.
Yeah,
All right, it's a disadvantage, but you can do it.
yeah. If they touch the staff, it'll be the best way I can. It'll be the best thing I can do to try to get them off of me. Oh, of all the, yeah, 20 plus it's 21 because my bloodline ability. So I got
You got
strength
2
plus
natural
1.
20s?
No, I got 20, and it's plus 1, so 21.
Right, but it's a disadvantage. You have to roll again and take a lower number.
All right. Yeah, again, 2 20s.
Okay, roll me a d4 for bunk.
All right.
That's beautiful. That's a critical hit.
And it's a straight up 4.
Okay. So you bonk him on the head with your staff with what little movement you have. It looks like you only pissed him off more.
How are you able to resist it?
Doesn't have a mind.
No, they should not be able to not go into shock or something or get 2 points of exhaustion. I don't know what to do. Like Tetra's like yelling out. She's like, "If I lose, you lose."
Tori, you're up.
Alright. So the Griffins are coming anyways?
They look more like they're just being a wall. They could have, you just how much they've moved in the past, have you seen it? They could have just easily swooped in. But they chose to stop on their side.
Questione. Can I stack advantage?
No.
Okay, next turn that will happen. Oh, that's also an action anyways. So yeah, next turn. Using my steadied aim.
Yep.
Drawing my flintlock. Aiming my flintlock.
At which one?
Whichever one I have the best shot at.
It would be this one, because if you aimed at this one, it would be a disadvantage, which would cancel out your advantage.
Okay. 2. No, actually, it's a 19 with advantage.
Alright.
Or not 19 with advantage. It's a 19 on the die with a plus 3, 30, 22.
Yeah, so because you're hitting, you'd get your sneak attack damage.
Oh, hell yeah. What is my...
So
the goes to the rogue sheet.
So what if I just had the S? I wouldn't be able to cast it either.
Yes, because S is thematic. You would need only the V or only the M.
Okay, so that's an additional 1d6.
Well, I've got one left.
Okay. Quickly checking sneak attack. Snack damage for... Oh, nice. 2d6. Pretty sure my base flintlock is 1d8. Let me double check that. Alright. This guy's about to get McFucked. 5 on the regular damage die. 6 total on the 2d6.
So 11?
Of sneak attack. Yep. 11.
Alright. It takes a shot to the shoulder. It's a hurting, but not dead.
I imagine the gunshot kind of alerted everyone, right?
They're looking for you. Do they see you?
Should I make a stealth attack?
I would say so.
That is a... Check the mother real quick. So no, I don't have anything in addition. I just don't happen to know what stealth is. Okay, stealth is agility. Good to know. That is a 17 on the dice with my no, blah 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 blah. That is a 17 total, 14 on the die, 3 for the mod.
Yeah, you exposed.
Go figure. The muzzle flash. Also, that gun's loud as shit. It's a flintlock. Alright, that will end my turn because I have 0 movement. And I don't think I have anything. I can dash as a bonus action with cunning action. Does cunning action consume an action?
No, the cunning action allows you to do dash or disengage as a bonus action.
There is one other thing it allows me to do. Hide as a bonus action.
You try.
Oh no, I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement to get away, but not breaking my line of sight for firing.
Okay.
Where's 30 feet, preferably within the trees still. Zoom.
You know how everyone was memeing for Chiefs winning by 50 points?
Did they win by 50 points?
No, actually, it might be the Eagles being the one that do that. It's currently 6-40.
Good. Maybe we've broken out of the bad timeline. Maybe we won't become the Star Trek Mirror Universe.
All I'm saying is there's no way this shit ain't rigged. Holy fuck.
We've already missed one key important thing for going to the Star Trek, the good timeline in Star Trek, and that's the Irish unification of 2024.
So, that ends your turn. It's the Griffins. Hey, Crow, you're up.
Cool.
I seriously need help.
Which one of these guys is more hurt?
This one. This one has not taken any damage.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and fire at the one that's hurt.
Okay.
Do I have that ability available?
How many times can you do that?
It's per bonus action.
But does it have like a how many times you can do this per long rest or whatever?
No.
No? Okay, then yeah, you can just do it.
Alright. Do I have that 30 feet range?
I'd argue yes.
That's going to be a working class 20.
Yep, that'll work. No, nothing? Really? Wow, I tried.
Alright, so 8, 6 is 14, plus 5 is 19 points of force damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, the shot will pierce right through his chest, going in from the side, straight out the other.
Okay.
And then, do you want that stealth check from me still?
I'm gonna make it a perception check for these guys. If they get bad, yeah, no need.
Bet. Alright, that's my turn.
Druids. This one is going to pretty much do the stereotypical hostage take grab, where it grabs Tetra from behind and holds Tetra's own staff to her throat to kind of like choke her out and drag her towards the bridge.
Tetra is like yelling out for her patrons, like, do something. Like, why won't you do something? All right. Can I get this guy?
Strength check.
No, I'm going to use Mind Sliver on him. Because that's something I can do.
Mind Sliver. Okay.
It should be enough to make him let go of me, at least.
Alright, who's got to make an intelligence saving throw? What's your spell save?
My spell save DC should be 16, but just in case. Spell save DC. So spell save's 13.
13? Okay, then he does pass.
Crap.
Hello?
Hello.
Is there any way we can expedite this fight? I can't really do a whole lot of overtime. I have to be up at 6.
I'm trying.
Or up at 4, really.
My patron's not doing anything. He's not helping at all.
So you think?
So can I do anything? I can't. Can I elbow him in the stomach or something?
Well, like I was saying, if you wanted to try and break free, that would have been your action to try and break free.
All right. Well,
that was you wanted to do the Mind Sliver, but okay. Tori, you're up.
Can I still shoot him? Wait. So... Hey, the devil, I know you've come from the Bible to convince me to do sin, of which I will totally do. I'd like to use my diabolical deal ability.
what are
You secretly make a deal with a devil. As an action, for the next 24 hours, you can gain advantage on a saving throw ability, score, or attack after giving yourself advantage. In this way, you are at the mercy of the DM for the next 24 hours. Following your advantage, the DM can provide you disadvantage on saving throws, ability checks, attack rolls. After the DM gives you disadvantage or 24 hours pass, you can make a new diabolical deal as an action to start the process again.
Alright, what are we doing?
I'd like to make a deal on attack. For lore purposes, with her tail, Victoria holds her her lantern, not the other two she bought recently.
Yeah, I figured. The purple one.
To her face. Yeah. Well, the one with the purple flame. She holds it to her face and kind of quietly whisper something in Infernal. Essentially the deal of, hey asshole. Or, well, a nicer version of, hey asshole, make my shots true, and I can start finding the guy you're having me look for better. Where did that dice go?
Away.
Don't say what, you bastard.
I think the dice rolled away.
Holy shit, he's here! Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I got food poisoning. It's gonna be fun.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's
I
yeah,
hope
rip
you
on
do
the asshole.
not I hope you do not have to go to the hospital like I did when I got food poisoning.
So the quick catch up as to what happened. It essentially they started like poking fun at Luna. That was tweaking Tetra a little bit. So out of impulse, they sent that summon zombie inwards.
Yeah.
As people were trying to just like quick kill it off, like, oh look, a zombie, this will be quick, easy pickings. Crow was picking them off until the one of the griffins got involved and just straight ripped out its jugular, let the others pretty much dismember it and throw the body parts into the river.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looked like the griffin was communicating with the druids, and as they were crossing the bridge, they immediately saw Tetra trying to hide.
I took a second mortgage on my soul is what most recently happened.
They jumped Tetra, they pinned her down. Apparently, her arm and
jumped
her
over.
staff has zero effect on these things. And one of them is
Where
currently
the-
doing the classic hostage take grip, where they just hold the staff against her throat and like pull her while holding her in front of them, walking backwards.
Okay.
I found it. It could not hide.
Maybe they're just too stupid to be influenced.
Do you want to join combat or no? Because Tori might be leaving soon.
I'd like to leave soon, but I don't like leaving combat. I'm no stranger to making poor life decisions. I say as the person who stayed up till 3 a.m. to solo a boss to save our party.
If anything, once certain things happen, I'll let you tap out, and then if the others are willing to continue on, we'll keep going.
Yeah, because I haven't killed anything here, and
Well, killing isn't necessarily what a warlock is supposed to do. Warlocks are more crowd control.
No, they're supposed to beat the shit out of people. Like, fisticuffs, just fucking bam, 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 wow.
No,
well,
that's a
right
monk.
now, I can
That's
only really
Gallant.
I can't cast any of my spells.
It's a good thing I have a C4 in the fridge.
I love how we started thinking the same thing.
Yes, I have a brick of C4 in the fridge, right next to my C4 energy drink.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so what did you roll, Tori?
What do you mean what I roll? There's no roll for that.
You said you would gain
You
advantage
tell
on the
light.
attack roll.
Yes, it consumes my action.
It essentially acts like True Strike.
Gotcha.
Basically, for the next 24 hours, right, I have advantage on attack rolls. However, I took a second mortgage on my soul. However, there's zero interest, zero payment down, because he already has my soul. I'm just doubly fucked if I
Zero
die in the
APR.
next 48 hours.
Okay. So Heineken, roll me initiative.
Right? That is going to be a 12.
Hey, guess what? That falls
What?
right in line. You're next.
Oh shit.
You're at the
So
same
after
thing
having
as me.
So after having a very detailed argument with Lucas in your mind, you realize the situation unfolding around you.
You said in detail. Nah, that motherfucker. Oh, you hear it. If you were in his head, it'd be like, la 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Lucas was actually smacking the shit out of Heineken for being a lightweight in Lucas's body.
How dare you suck acid drinking in my body?
Exactly.
All right, where
Lucas
am I
was
on
ashamed.
said board? Okay.
Here. Oh,
Okay.
Hold on, let me do it properly.
There we go. Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw it.
there's you.
I saw it.
Your ops are in this general direction, excluding this one and this one.
Understood. Everyone ops. Gotcha.
Also, these two. These two aren't your ops. I don't know. Well, maybe Nisha and Luna are your ops. I don't know how you feel about them.
I do not want peace. I want a problem always. How far away is the nearest bitch?
That would be the one on the bridge.
One on the bridge. I'm gonna move closer to the one on the bridge.
Okay. You're there. What's your speed?
Yeah. Yo.
He's a tabaxi, so yes.
What is your movement? Shafid. Did he mute again?
No.
Oh.
I'm waiting for you to refer to me properly. I said.
Sean!
Thank you. What's up? Yes.
What
What
is
do you
it?
mean? What? Are those both ops?
No, they're dead.
Oh, cool. I just want to move up closer to the bridge. I don't care.
What's your movement?
Oh, 40.
Okay, so you would get enough to walk over the dead bodies.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm so sick.
Anything else?
I'm going to whip out knife and try my best to fucking hurl it at bitch holding on to our friend Tetra.
Say that again one more time. I think I had a stroke listening to that. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, bitch?
I heard the words, and then the words did not make sense in brain.
Knife, throw, bitch behind Tetra.
Okay, make me that attack roll.
And then I'm going to assume it's dex
range.
Oh. I'm going to assume it's agility, correct, Mundo?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18?
What? Yeah, 18.
Yeah, dish out that damage. Die quieter!
Oh my god. Six.
Ooh. Not bad, not bad.
So it'll pretty much
Sure, I'm
just
just throwing it back here.
slash through his shoulder. cutting through the armor, but that's as it's coming through a rotation. So you'll whiff him, but the rotation of the blade will like slash through his armor into the shoulder.
He's still not letting go.
I would not imagine. If anything, might grip harder.
Firmly grasp it.
You see that person? Right? Firmly
grasp it.
Anything else? Or skip turn?
Well, skip the rest. That's
Okay.
pretty
Pass,
much all I have.
Griffin. Pass. Crow, you're up.
What's the distance between me and bitch?
This between you and bitch is about 40.
Oh, man. So that means I don't got that planar warrior ability available at the moment, huh?
Not at the moment.
I'm going to get down from the tree.
Okay.
I'm going to fight the tree.
Oh, but yeah, that
medicine
alone will close
tree.
the distance.
Beautiful. Now I'm going to activate the
am
planar
medicine
warrior.
Yeah!
Oh my god, that could have been so bad. 19 on the die, so 26 total.
I think it's already bad.
2d8. Force damage. That's going to be a beautiful, beautiful 17 points of force damage.
Okay. So that one will hit him on the side of the ribcage. It hurt, but he's still gripping tight.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way up to the edge of the bridge.
Okay. Damn, I had my fucking POV angled so much, I just thought you had more room until I went into a top-down.
Yeah, I saw. Okay. That's it for me.
Alright. Druid. Petra.
Do I have enough room to cast anything?
No, you are restrained. You cannot cast.
I'm going to use my staff to jam him in the stomach.
Jam him in the nuts.
And anatomically, that wouldn't work because
You're in front of his
you're
stomach.
in front of his stomach.
Well, I'm going to do
Jam the staff through yourself. Do
I'm
it.
going to
Stab
jam.
yourself.
Can
Seppuku
I-
this motherfucker.
Can I elbow this guy? Can I do something?
If you want to break free, you need to make me an athletics check.
All right.
Assault this man in any way.
Holy crap with the 20s. All right. Just straight up 20.
So just only a natural 20?
Yeah, but I have like a +1 in strength thanks to my bloodline abilities, so 21.
Athletics is a +0, bud.
Yeah, but look at my bloodline abilities.
Yeah, that means it raises your actual score. So it probably went from a 9 to a 10.
Oh, so
It's still a natural 20. So,
all right.
So what will happen is you'll kind of headbutt this guy enough for him to lose his grip. You'll get ready to rush forward, and he'll just tackle pounce on top of you again. He got a 22.
Dang it.
So now you are
All
prone
right.
and restricted still.
Somebody please.
Kana, we've been helping you.
All right, it's your turn, Tori, I guess.
Is it my turn, Pyro?
Yes.
Okay. Because Sean and I had the exact same number, so I wasn't sure if it changed the order any.
It actually fit nicely of him coming right after you and having a 12 coincidentally.
Alright, let's put the second mortgage on my soul to good use. That's a 19 plus 3 for a pistol shot.
That'll hit him.
Dirty 22.
Mind you, you are hidden, so you
And-
get your sneak attack.
Okay, so since I moved, I am once again hidden.
No, well, not the fact that you're hidden, but the fact that you have advantage.
So I have advantage, and that gives me sneakish.
If you have
Yes.
advantage for any reason, if you are hidden, or an ally is directly within 5 feet of your target.
I just read that.
That's
Why
how
didn't I
Emmy
remember
was
that?
able to. That's why Emmy was able to dish out so much damage.
Thank you.
Technically speaking,
Alright,
you fall
we got
under all 3 of those.
We got a 13 on the dice. Can that, like,
For
triple
damage?
my... Or, yeah, we got 13 total. Because I got a 5 on the D8. One of the D6 was a 5, and then I got a 3 on the other D6.
Do you want to flip a coin?
Alright, taking all bets now. Do I have another ridiculous coin flip because it's been so long since I've had one? Pyro, you know the coin flip I'm talking about.
Do we want to take...
I did not catch that one.
Oh, I was going to say,
Right.
you call it and I flip it.
Okay, heads.
Heads. How do you want to do this?
Can I put the bullet square between his eyes?
At this angle,
just-
no. But at this angle, you could get it straight from temple to temple.
Could I put it right in his ear?
You could. I guess I could argue that one.
Could I put it from ear to ear?
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'd like to do, and I'm gonna give this little one-liner. Now he's gonna have hearing problems for the rest of his life. It's a good thing Victoria's by herself. In canon, no one else hears that. Maybe the devil that she sold her soul to hears it, but...
I wonder how much hearing aids cost nowadays.
Actually, he would also be Southern, because technically it's her umpteen times great-grandfather, and neither of them know they're related.
Toucher, you are finally free with the exception of a dead body on top of you.
She's gonna push it off and like run to the group.
So as you turn, so you flip over so you can push it off, and your eyes will naturally lock with the crypt. Someone has your attention in there, and you don't like it.
Wait, so I stared at this guy's dead eyes.
No, so you push the body off of you so that you can get up, and your eyes are just naturally, they look at the crypt, and as they do, you immediately have this thing in the back of your head, like you have this sense, gut feeling, something or someone has your attention, and you don't like it.
Is it what I think it is?
Like, insert the Han Solo, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Is it what I think it is?
This is more of a prequels. I've got a bad feeling about this because we're looking directly at the thing we've got a bad feeling about.
Pyro, is it what I think it is?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Is it?
Well, no. In the original trilogy, whenever it's said, it's always said a scene or two before the thing everyone should be having a bad feeling about happens. In the prequels,
I'm
it's
always
said
having a
in the
bad
same scene staring directly at the object.
Is it the same feeling that she's had before?
No, this one's new.
So it's not the hunter.
Is it?
That's what I want to know.
Well, want me to find out?
Tetra's going to run back to the she's gonna run back to the party, and she's gonna be like clutching her staff, pointing it forward, like at the guys, and she's like, I had the feeling as if somebody walked over my own grave. I don't know if I'm correct, but so another thing I should probably warn you about. There's a hunter after me. I don't know where it is. I don't know anything about it. I just know that it follows me everywhere I go, and that it will not stop until it hunts me down. I warned you about the hunter probably too, but I got a bad feeling from over there. We need to take these guys out. Anyone have any ideas?
Victoria is not currently with the group yet, so.
Heineken would be up.
Sean?
Can't really think of anything right now.
It's your turn, bub.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Those big fucks in front of us are a problem, right?
Those are the things that you were commissioned to hunt down, yes.
Yeah. That's what I thought. What I was afraid of, I thought maybe they were still illusions in my brain, but no.
Corey, now would be a good time for you to dip if you need a dip.
Yeah, probably be best.
I don't like leaving in the middle of fights.
Well, this will be a fight that I would suggest that you have to leave anyway, because the moment you see what it is, Victoria would just try to nope out as best she can.
Pyro, I've got a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
About how much longer do you think this fight will take?
However long it takes to kill this thing.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad?
On a scale of several hours to...
Tetra transforming.
Oh, okay.
Tetra transform...
I'm honestly cool with pausing it here.
Yeah?
As a whole group? If that's okay, then yeah, I'd like to...
Okay.
To do that.
Wait, so this is on the same level as what Tetra became?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, this is going to be a problem.
Joy, oh joy.
Okay,
And
so
the problem find out in the next episode of Tales of Zetithia.
Plus my pay.
Immediately, just...
Will our illustrious heroes save Nisha and Luna?
No.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I already said Volt.
Illustrious.
Volt.
Who the fuck you calling illustrious? We're a motley crew
Me.
at best.
I'm illustrious.
Yeah, no, that's Lucas Heineken specifically. I'm
I thought
talking
it was
about the entire group.
incestuous.
No, they don't fuck
No,
their family.
that's
So,
Tetra's family, maybe.
no.
Oh my
not even-
god.
Jeez.
No.
You know, this reminds me of that one time from that one show on Twitch
No.
where there's a bunch of voice actors.
So, Pyro, was my patron planning anything?
Yes. It has planned and has executed.
Nothing happened.
Oh, I'm sure something happened. Just not what we were thinking. No offense, your patron seems to be an asshole.
That is
That
actually the
that
case.
is quite literally the whole rigmarole of the man.
Isn't that just how all patrons work?
It's a coin
No,
toss.
Yes. 90% of the time, yes.
No, I'd argue it's 60-40.
60% of the time they're assholes, 40% of the time they're not.
Yes.
Now they're all assholes. Simple as.
Sean thinks very black and white.
So,
All right, guys. Eagles won 40-22.
Get
Boo.
loser!
Boo.
Moo.
You wanted the Chiefs to win?
Fuck yeah, I did, dude.
So this is either a very good or very bad thing. We're either in the bad timeline or the good timeline. Either way, I'm dipping.
Okay, bye
Later.
bye.
And I'm out $50.
Rip.
That's what you get for
I
betting
would
on
have
sports.
won like 200.
So, I take it that whatever's going to happen is going to be all kinds of chaotic.
I hope so.
I was hoping that whatever was about to happen had something to do with the zombie that was dumped in the river.
Well, it got dumped in the river. It was killed off.
Yeah, but I thought about the potion. The potion didn't do anything.
All right, you want me to be honest? You want to know what the potion did?
Yes.
Give it an ice breath weapon attack.
It was a diuretic.
That's what that does?
Candy cane. Mint. Mint. Spicy breath.
What you're telling me is horrible time to kiss.
Oh, great. So I made the zombie minty fresh, but it didn't even do anything.
Because it couldn't.
To be fair, it did get fucking mollywopped right out the gate. It did its best.
All right. The next chance I get, I know the fight with these griffins is going to be a pain.
I mean, even if they weren't as bad as what Peace climbing, they were already going to be pretty bad. It's multiple griffins. That just sucks on a whole level.
Mutant griffins.
Oh, I'm just talking about griffins in general.
Alright, well, I gotta go to bed, boys.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bolton knocked.